I want to talk a little bit about the ways that Yahuah, who we ignorantly call God, has provided for me over the years in supernatural ways. I know most people who this video may reach have had the same experiences as me, where God has done things to prove himself to you. But maybe some people who have issues trusting God the way that I trust Yahuah. Let's call him his real name for one thing. The way that I trust Yahuah is a little bit different, a lot of bit different than a lot of people actually do. You know, I trust God to provide for me on a daily basis. You know, I'm trusting him to save me from impossible events that are going on in my life now. You know what I mean? I walked away from 2 well-paying jobs, walked away from all family and friends, walked away from everything I knew, trusting in Yahuah to be my only friend, my only provider, my only source of comfort, my only everything. Some of the ways that he's provided for me in the past, it's hard for me to even explain it, but there's been times where I've had brand new vehicles when I didn't pay for them. Like now, my cell phone bill, it's about $900 right now. Got a business line. Don't ask me why it's so expensive. Verizon, it's a long story. But the bill's due right now. It was turned off a few days ago. It's miraculously back on now without me having to pay it. It's due on the 5th of November, so I'll keep you updated. But it's on right now, and I can't explain why it's on. You know, when you owe the damn cell phone company some money, hundreds of dollars, they don't allow you to set up a payment arrangement and turn it back on after it's already been turned off. That never happens. But it's on now. He's moved in my way and given me provision in jobs that I did not qualify for. Jobs that did more than sustain me, you know what I mean? Jobs that helped me to thrive and live a life of comfort when I didn't have the college education, the background or anything. He just led me on a path from years ago to give me the experience and the wherewithal and the endurance. You know, the God that we serve is a miraculous, giving, loving, forgiving God, you know what I mean? And he's taken care of me for so long. I want to know how has he provided for you? That's what I want to know. I want to know how God has provided for you in your life. Tell me supernatural ways that you've seen God move in your life. I want to hear the stories. I believe we're going to need him more than ever in the time that we're living in. You know, in the time of the great tribulation, the time that we're in or headed to, we're going to need God more than ever. We're going to need him to provide for us. It talks about famines and plagues hitting this earth. You know, but his chosen remnant not feeling that pain, not feeling the heat of that flame, if you will. We're going to need him like more than ever now. I need him more than ever now. You know, I'm not in the greatest situation financially, but he's sustaining me. Really is. I'm able to, you know, it's crazy. Look where I'm at. You know, he's sustaining me. He's got me in the best place in the world, you know, and I'm trusting him to move me somewhere even better than after this. It's going to happen because that's what I believe in. Now, if I believe that he's going to give me some job, pretty sure he'll give me that too. That's the way this place works. That's how he set up this realm. They've just fooled us to believe and trust in our own abilities and trust in theirs, you know, trust in mankind and trust in the news and trust in what's provided to you here. Well, God is our provider. Yahuah is our provider. So I'm trusting him to do something in my life, in my present, and setting me up for a future of promise, you know, fulfilling the covenant he has with our forefathers, moving us in a promised land, giving us homes we didn't build, land we didn't cultivate. especially in this time where the first is going to be last and the last is going to be first, especially in a time where his chosen people are going to come out of the bondage that they're in. That our time is up. Our time is up. Our time is now to come out of this lack, this mindset of lack and poverty that they set us in. Time's almost here, folks. So keep walking, man. Stay on this path, stay on the path, stay focused on Yahuah. Stay in your word. I gotta read my word more. I need to go home and read some word tonight. Whatever he's pointed you to do to fulfill your purpose, just keep going. Even when it looks impossible. Stay on the purpose. You can't believe your purpose is a job. Toiling for someone else's wages, someone else's benefit. That's not your purpose. Maybe it's a season that you're in. But if you choose to get out of that season and walk back into that season and get out of that season and go back into the same realm of living and existence, that's on you. But you know that's not what God wants you to do. He doesn't want us being slaves. He says his burden and his yoke is light. I work for the Most High. I've been working for him for 3 years now. He's been taking care of me and providing for me supernaturally for 3 years now. I'm trying to retire with him. I want to see what the retirement package is like. I want to see what it's like to retire after working for the Most High. Ooh, I bet that's a good ass retirement. Forgive me for cursing. I bet that's a good retirement. You work for the Most High God. And then he tell you, job well done. You can retire. You can relax now. Ain't no, oh man. I'm ready for him to retire me. The best thing you can do is just keep on going. Keep walking. Keep the faith. Keep believing in what's unbelievable. Because nobody believes in nothing nowadays. Everybody just believes in what they're told and taught. But we different. We know what the Most High can do, right? We've seen it. Shalom.